Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Beware the Board, a horror movie podcast where we watch a horror movie every week and talk about it. I'm Bob.
I'm Ben, and I'd like to say that we're not doing that this week.
No, we're not. That's why,
Today, we're doing our wrap-up.
we're wrapping up the whole thing.
We watched all 9 spots on our board.
All 9. I'm going to be honest. I'm surprised I made it.
Yeah. Bob
I
was a
thought
good
I was
sport.
going to bitch out by the third movie.
I thought he'd bitch out of one of these movies. But we watched
I got really
3
close.
spider movies for Arachnophobia, 3 Halloween-themed movies for the Halloween category.
Yep.
And 3 zombie movies for the zombie category.
Yeah, pretty simple shit here, guys.
I guess you wanna talk about each category?
What do you
Other
want to start?
thoughts?
You want to start with spiders? Or you want to start with zombies?
Start with spiders. We'll go left to
Spiders,
right.
because that's my scariest fear.
Well, that's
on
how
the
I did
list.
the board, left to right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, spiders. So we watched horror movies: Arachnophobia,
Yep.
Eight-Legged Freaks,
Yep.
and Itsy Bitsy.
Yep. That was actually the spot order.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh. I can't believe I got them in spot order. That's kind of cool. I want to know your thoughts on this particular spot. Which of these movies is your favorite? Because I have gone back and forth multiple times.
So do you want me to start discussing like spider movies or my favorite of the spider movies?
My favorite of the spider movies we watched,
Okay. Well,
because I asked you. That's I want an answer.
the
'Cause I
the
don't know
spider
if you're gonna have the
movie,
same answer as I do.
the spider movie I thought was like the best overall was probably Arachnophobia. I thought that was the best spider movie.
Fair.
However, as a horror movie, I don't think it was the best horror movie.
I can agree on
It
that.
was a thrillohomedy, so definitely not
I
very
definitely
scary.
laughed. A
Yeah,
lot during that movie.
It was a thriller, but also like a family-friendly thriller. But I just thought it was the most well-written and
fair.
most well done, like practically and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they used real spiders for most of it, so, I mean, they all, if you're like, oh, those spiders look good, they're real.
Yeah, some of them are fake, but most of them are real.
Most of them are real.
That's not to say anything was wrong with like Eight-Legged Freaks, which was just goofy.
Eight-Legged Freaks definitely leaned more into Goofy.
Yeah,
In a good way.
in
I
a good
think.
way. It wasn't a bad movie.
No.
It was
no,
just
I
not my favorite.
I don't think we watched a single movie on this list that I regret watching.
Well, that's good to hear because I had to pick them out. But
Like, every movie we watched, I went, that was worth it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the movie enough.
Eight-Legged Freaks was fine. It was goofy, but it wasn't my favorite out of the 3. I don't think it's anything to super write home about.
No.
But it's fun.
And I think something that we've talked about is any time we pick a category, and I think for the first board it was sort of hard because we didn't really know what we were getting ourselves into. Right?
Yeah.
Like we'd never done
We're
this
getting
before.
used to it.
We had never done any of this. Picking a category that is big enough, but also narrow enough. It has to
Yeah.
have a good spread, but also not be too broad that you can just pick whatever.
Right. And Eight-Legged Freaks was my way of just getting a spider movie that's slightly different. 'Cause
Yeah.
a lot of the spider movies when I was looking were very, very similar.
I mean,
I
yeah.
tried to get across the board different things.
Which I think you did a pretty good job
Yeah.
of.
But it was goofy, but it was fun. And then Itsy Bitsy, which I hadn't seen before doing this board,
Surprisingly,
was probably the most horror movie-esque,
surprisingly the scariest of the spider movies.
but it was also just not a great movie.
It wasn't an amazing movie, but I think the big thing for me, the fact that they didn't use real spiders at all, and
Yeah.
it was all like
It looked good.
prosthetic, it was all really good.
Was that your favorite of the spider movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, genuinely. I think Itsy Bitsy was serious enough, and it was actually like a scary spider movie. The other ones felt very much like in the vein of B movies, like goofy spider shit, which is fine, and I enjoyed. But none of them, because when I went into the thing, when you picked Arachnophobia, I was terrified. I was like,
I know you
oh,
were.
we're going to get some really genuinely scary spider movies. And not that it was disappointing that those movies weren't that scary, but it was just not what I expected.
Yeah, I mean, what you're describing is the issue I had with picking spider movies. Is
Yeah.
a lot of them, I don't know if I've said this before, I'm sure I have.
Yeah.
Spider movies is a very small subgenre. In
Yeah.
fact, I think it was almost too small for us to pick. I'm glad we did. It was fun.
Yeah, of
But-
course. Yeah.
I'd rather pick like insects or giant insects instead.
That,
But
no.
it was fine. It was just, it's a genre that's based on the idea that you are innately afraid of spiders.
Which I am.
And if you're not, they don't come off as scary. And because a lot of the people writing them aren't afraid of spiders, they write more towards a thriller aspect where the emphasis isn't horror. It's
Yeah.
more on like, I don't know, not action, but events happening.
I was thinking about this the other day after you watched Itsy Bitsy.
Yeah.
Because Itsy Bitsy was the scariest one because of the way they played with the spider.
I don't think we mentioned this. Bob couldn't sleep after Itsy Bitsy.
Yeah, I didn't really talk about that. I tried to take a nap after we watched Itsy Bitsy, and I couldn't sleep because I was afraid there was a spider under my bed, the size of a dog.
Yeah.
But I think something that would have made all of them better is, and Itsy Bitsy is the only one that really did this, if the spider, and this is something even they mention in Arachnophobia, if the spider in Itsy Bitsy had been more like it was stalking the family rather than just existing next to them, if the spider had been actively seeking them out and trying to kill them, much, much scarier movie.
Yes, fair. Again, I think it's the difference between something being written as an actual horror movie, like Itsy Bitsy was, and something being written as like a thriller, like Arachnophobia was.
In Arachnophobia, they even say, and this is the part that actually like made me the most unnerved, they're chasing us. The spiders are chasing us.
Oh, yeah.
That's horrific to me.
I don't know.
The idea that spiders could be sentient and chase me? No way, bro.
It's the fact that it's written as a thriller, Arachnophobia, because, it's not going to be entertaining if you write it as a horror movie and you're just not afraid of spiders.
Yeah.
Like, you found Itsy Bitsy really terrifying, right?
Yeah.
I did not at all. I did not find that movie
Really?
scary at all. No. Because I'm not afraid of spiders. I don't necessarily like them, but I don't have that same innate fear of them. So having this big stalking spider, like, it was cool. And,
Definitely cool.
but that's all it did for me, I didn't find it scary in the same way you did. So I found the idea of a thriller a lot more interesting.
Okay.
I think that's why when we're talking about the spider genre, a lot of them are more thriller leaning than horror leaning.
Makes sense. So,
do you have anything else to say about spiders, though? I guess we'll move on to Halloween.
no, not really.
All right.
No, I'm good. I was expecting more from the category, to be honest. And it not that it was upsetting.
It tells
but
you
was
about
just-
choosing, like, a category.
Which is why I chose the category for my next one I did. And I'm
All right.
excited to talk about it.
So, thoughts on the Halloween category?
It might be my favorite category we watched.
All right, fair.
The movie, well, I guess we'll start with the first one, Haunt.
Yeah, so we did Haunt was the first movie. Then we had the 3 Halloween movies as the second space.
Yeah.
And
Halloween
then
1, 2, 3.
the last space was Night of the Demons. Do you have a favorite spot?
In Halloween?
Yeah, favorite spot. Not movie, spot.
Halloween.
It was the Halloween
Yeah,
trilogy.
for sure.
I know the answer, but what was your favorite movie there?
Halloween 2. Halloween 2 is badass. That movie's awesome. Now, I'm not going to say that watching them, I think it definitely helped that we watched Halloween 1 and 2 back to back.
Oh, yeah.
That is a huge plus for them.
Halloween 2 wouldn't have been as good as we just watched
Exactly.
Halloween 2.
Which I'm going to say right now, if you haven't seen Halloween 1 or 2, like the original, go watch them back to back. That is my
Fair.
way. If you're going to watch them, that is the way I recommend you do it. Because the move from the end of Halloween 1 to the start of Halloween 2 is quite honestly a perfect transition into another film. It is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it adds so much to the movie for me.
For me, my answer is going to be a lot more complicated than yours, right?
Sure.
I think the best space was the Halloween space,
Sure.
obviously. And out of those movies, the best one was the original Halloween.
That's fair.
It's objectively just
It's
the best
objectively
movie.
the best film. I just like the second one more.
However, I think out of those spaces, Halloween 2 is maybe the more approachable one as
Sure,
a modern
that's fair.
audience. And I think it goes to show you enjoyed that one a lot more.
I love that movie.
And so I don't think it was as cinematically as good of a film. It might be
Sure.
more fun. However, the film that I think best fit the category
It's Halloween 3.
Halloween was Halloween 3.
For sure.
That was the most over-the-top Halloween movie we watched.
It was such an over-the-top Halloween movie to the point where it was shoving Halloween down my throat.
So, I think that space was the best out of the Halloween movies. I think Halloween 3 might have been the most accurate to the board.
Absolutely. Halloween 3 is the most Halloween movie on the board of the Halloween category.
But yeah, I don't know if I have much to say about the Halloween category as a whole. I mean, for me picking it, because I think that's something to talk about here.
Yeah, I also think it's interesting to hear your perspective on these things.
I tried to get a mix.
I think you did.
I keep saying that. That was my goal for these boards, is to get a mix of movies so that you can experience a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
Just so it's not like the same thing over and over again. And it was hard, honestly.
Yeah, I could tell.
Harder than I thought, because there's a lot of movies that are just set on or around Halloween and are horror movies. But not a lot of them are very Halloween-centric, you know?
I mean, the only thing Halloween-centric about Halloween is that it's on Halloween.
Right. There's not a lot of,
Same with
Halloween elements.
There's more in Halloween 2
There is.
because you get
The Sam Hain Samhain thing.
but also they play with the fact that people could be wearing the same mask as Michael.
Yeah.
And they kill a kid.
But a lot of these movies, I think Haunt's a good example, where it
Yeah.
just happens to be set on Halloween.
And Haunt is more like premised on the fact that it's Halloween because they go to a haunted house, which is a Halloween thing. It would
Yeah.
only be happening around Halloween, right? But it doesn't play into the plot of the movie at all.
And that was just a struggle finding movies I had. There's the most Halloween themed movie I know of is Trick or Treat,
Yeah,
which I didn't put on this board because I'm saving it for us to do anthologies, because it's very good and I want to save it for that.
That's fair.
But yeah, besides that one, it's hard to find stuff, and I think Halloween 3 is super Halloween centric. It's fun.
For sure.
I want to see if you agree with me. The most disappointing one, Haunt.
Haunt, yeah. I wanted more from that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, first of all, it suffered because it was our second episode. And
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have noticed when listening to the podcast, we've gotten a lot better at this
Yeah.
thing that we're doing.
One of those things we figured out is some format stuff.
Yeah.
We've started kind of describing movies and then talking about them as we go through them.
Which means we get more
Content,
yeah.
but I feel like we have more of a thought process where
and
we
we
stay on
get to discuss
topic.
stuff more too, yeah.
Yeah, but we weren't doing that then. So
Yeah, it was just sort of like, what did you think?
that was an issue, but I don't know. The movie was well done, but it wasn't my favorite.
It wasn't my favorite. I think the movie is good if that's what you're looking for. You know what I mean? If you're looking for like a modern horror movie that sort of allows the characters to fight back
Yeah.
and is interesting, go for it. It wasn't my cup of tea, but I get why some people liked it.
And then obviously Night of the Demons. That was just fun. That
Night
was
of the Demons,
B-movie fun.
both B movie fun.
I think I said on the episodes that the second one was a better movie. I think the first one was a better
The
movie.
first one is a better movie.
However,
the second one is way more fun.
The second one's just a lot more fun.
Yeah, there's some wacky shit in the second one.
It's not as good of like a classic horror movie
Yeah,
or even a classic B movie,
yeah.
but it's just fun.
And also,
And they were good. I
both
think
of
that's
those
the
movies,
takeaway.
they're well made. They're
Yeah.
not bad in any way. I think.
I mean, they're not great movies
They're
either,
not-
but they're B movies. That's
Yeah.
you know. Anything else to add there?
Did you say your favorite movie on the Halloween board? It was Halloween, I assume.
Yeah, I gave my complicated.
Oh yeah,
It's the Halloween space, but
yeah.
I felt different ways about each one.
That's fair.
So I guess last category, zombies. That was your category.
This one I chose, and it wasn't my favorite. Not
Yeah.
because the movies were bad at all. Actually, I think this one, every movie you watched was really good.
Yeah, overall, I think I like the Halloween category the best, just for movie choice.
Yes, fair.
I will say, I think it was a little too broad.
Yeah, my bad.
It's a good way to like look at such a big genre as to go pretty broad.
Yeah.
But it made choosing movies kind of interesting because I had to try and get like a mix of different types of zombies.
Yeah, which I thought was good. I think you did a good job of that.
But I had to focus on that rather than like different types of films and how they handle them.
That's fair.
You
And
know?
we still got a good variation in the films too. Like,
Yeah, we did, but that's just because that's a symptom of having different types of zombies, you know?
yeah, I guess that makes sense. So let's start. I don't know what the first top spot is. For
The
you.
top spot, well, in order,
Yeah.
the first one was Return of the Living Dead. The second one was The Rex.
Yep, Rec 1 and
And the last one was, of course, Blood Quantum.
2. Such a good name.
Do you have a favorite there out of the movies we watched? What
So
space?
this is hard because I really liked all these movies.
Mhm.
That's what makes this hard. Is like with the other categories, I had a clear favorite. With this one, it's like I like all four of these
Yeah,
movies.
because the category was so broad. I think I could choose from a lot bigger subset, so we had better results.
Yeah,
Overall, the movies were better,
I-
not objectively.
it's
but
really
just
hard
fun.
to choose a favorite because they're also all very different movies.
Yep.
Okay, Wreck.
Wreck.
That was my favorite one. It's also the scariest movie we watched on this board.
So that was your favorite space?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, this wasn't a very horrifying board. All
No,
things considered.
All things considered, I was not that scared.
I think it's because Spider movies were hard for me to find a scary movie for.
Yeah.
Just logistically. Halloween movies, once again, because it's so themed and it's hard to find movies that fit that theme so well, it was hard for me to find scary movies for.
Yeah.
And then zombies. Like, I'm sure I could find 3 very scary zombie movies.
Sure.
Except for the fact that, I mean, I don't find zombies all that scary.
I don't really either. But I
And-
think that's because of like
Desensitization,
desensitization
yeah.
from I mean zombies are a part of popular media.
Yeah, it's pop culture now. It's
Like
a big
there
deal.
are tons of zombie games, zombie films, zombie
Well,
TV shows.
We live in a post-Walking Dead world, so zombies are huge.
Yeah. So not very scary.
You're desensitized, but also just
Yeah.
I had to focus more on getting different types of zombies
Mhm.
rather than how scary the movies are.
Fair.
So I don't think it was a very scary board, all things considered.
I
We're-
definitely screamed.
I think our next board might be a lot scarier, depending on what categories we pick.
My category scares me.
Yeah, so it depends on how well we choose categories. So it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, Rec was a lot scarier than the others.
Yeah.
Um,
I think of those 3 movies, Wreck is
Yeah.
my favorite.
uh,
Mostly because I don't want to. It might be the best movie on that space as well.
Fair.
Like objectively, just because of the camera work alone. Like
Okay.
the cinematography,
It's very
the
impressive.
writing, the everything it's so well done.
Do you have a least favorite spot?
Oh, least favorite spot?
Yeah.
The whole border or just on zombies?
Just on zombies.
No.
No?
They're all good.
Well, you have to give me your least favorite. Not if it's bad, but just which one was your least favorite?
Return, I guess.
Return?
I guess.
Yeah.
I not that I didn't like the movie or anything. I like Blood Quantum more.
Yeah, fair.
And that might be biased because it's the most recent movie we've seen.
Fair.
Because it's, the last spot on the board.
Did you
But
tell me your least favorite spiders, by the way? I think that's the only one I didn't ask.
Eight-Legged Freaks.
Eight-Legged Freaks, yeah.
Yeah,
I figured.
Not because it's, once again, not a bad movie. Just not my favorite.
All right, but yeah. I think my favorite for zombies, like my favorite square.
Sure.
And it's really weird because I've said that Return of the Living Dead's my favorite zombie movie.
Yeah.
It's not the best zombie movie ever, but I think it has the mix of like a bunch of different elements. And so as an example of the genre, I think it works very, very, very well.
Yeah.
However, my favorite square on the board is probably Blood Quantum.
Good movie. Super good movie. I mean,
It was just gory and fun
yeah.
and cool.
I get it, man.
Do I think it's the best movie ever? No. I think, again, favorite zombie movie is Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
Not the best movie ever, but my favorite zombie movie.
Very good movie. Very funny movie.
Definitely
too.
not the best zombie movie ever, though.
Yeah. I think I think on the podcast you said it might be Dawn of the Living Dead. Or Day of the Dead.
Objectively, the best zombie movie ever. One of my favorite zombie movies, though, is probably Train to Busan.
Yeah.
But complicated topic because there's so many different zombies. But
I mean, yeah.
yeah, I think Blood Quantum was my favorite square.
Very good movie.
And yeah, I think Return was probably my least favorite square.
Yeah.
Not because I didn't like the movie.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
just because.
the caliber of movies in this section was high.
Yeah.
The bar was really high.
I mean, Return's my classic zombie movie.
Yeah.
That does not
and
mean.
I get it because it's a good fucking movie.
But yeah, Blood Quantum was fun. It was a good review, I think.
Oh, such a good movie. Glad we watched it. to be
So
honest.
I guess out of all 9 films,
Ooh, I have a question I want to ask you too after you ask this one.
least favorite and most favorite.
Least
Square.
favorite Square.
Not movie. Square.
Haunt. It was
That was your least favorite?
most boring.
Okay.
Yeah, I just and we've talked about this multiple times. I don't think people are very scary. And
Well,
I'm
you think
changing-
people are very scary. You didn't think those people were very scary.
Yeah, I think no, actually. So this is something else I want to talk about. I don't think people are scary, and I'm learning by watching these movies that I don't think people are a scary subject. But I think people who are not in control of themselves or being controlled in some way, or things that look human but are not, that is scary.
All right, I'm going to argue with you here
Okay.
about what your own fears,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't know how valid that is.
Sure.
I think the reason you think that people are not scary is because you're overgeneralizing. You think the idea of people as not being scary is because you think you can fight them.
That is true. That is 100% a fact.
And so you didn't find Haunt scary
Yeah.
because those people were incompetent.
Those people sucked.
However, if there's ever people you can't fight
Well, that's scary.
or the people can't fight, then
Yeah.
that's very scary,
That's fair.
right?
Well, that's why Return got freaky. It's because it didn't fucking matter. Can't
well,
kill him.
I was going to say like actual just people.
Oh, yeah,
like-
that too.
Technically, Michael's a person.
Michael's a demon.
No, he's technically a person.
Technically.
Was he scary?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Michael's freaking freaky.
But the real example I'm going to use is this wasn't on the board, but we did do
oh, yeah. We watched The Strangers.
The Strangers. Did you find those people scary? I know you don't remember that movie, but you heard it.
I think I was pretty scared during that movie.
So I don't think it's objectively that you don't find people scary. It's just they don't seem as threatening to you.
Yeah. So whenever we started Itsy Bitsy, I was worried because you mentioned demonic spider. And then there's a panel, because throughout Itsy Bitsy, they showed like drawings that the tribe had done of the creature that was in like the egg or whatever. And they give it a human face.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought that's what if that had been what the spider was, I would have fucking shit a brick. That's terrifying.
But yeah, what was your favorite space on the board?
Ooh. So here's where I'm in a dilemma because I love Halloween 1 and 2.
Yeah.
3, weird movie,
Mm-hmm.
but still good. I like Rec 1 and 2 a lot.
Uh-huh.
I like Blood Quantum a lot. This is really hard, Ben. This is really hard.
Yeah, because it's not even your favorite movies per category. It's just like what square was the best.
Yeah, what's Square?
Like the most enjoyable to review and do episodes for and stuff like that.
Well, Night of the Demons was long. Best spot. I mean, this feels like a cop-up, but I have to give it to Halloween 1 and 2. I
Yeah.
have to.
That's fair.
Halloween 1 is an amazing movie.
Well, Halloween 1, 2, and 3. Don't just say 1,
1,
2.
2, and 3. Yeah, sorry. But the
It's
first
Halloween,
Halloween movie.
Halloween 2, and Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Weird that one got a moniker. Anyway.
Because it was
Yeah.
different.
very good movies. Highly recommend. They're classics for a reason. Like if you have not seen them, go watch them. They're so good.
Yeah, I mean, I think my answers are exactly the same. Haunt was my least favorite square.
Yeah,
It was just I'd seen parts of it
yeah,
because I watch the Shudder Network sometimes, and I think it just came on.
Yeah.
But it was kind of meh, you know.
it was
And-
very much a mediocre modern horror movie.
Fun, but
Fun for sure.
whatever.
Cool scenes, has some cool like the gore and stuff looks fine, has some cool moments, but
I just want more
overall,
from it.
yeah, I wanted more too.
And then I think the best square was the Halloween square.
Yeah, man.
You know, none of those movies are my favorite movie ever, but it was nice having 3 movies, and all 3 movies were very different.
Yeah, that's true. It's
so-
really good.
It was just like a fun square to review because we had the first one that was just very suspenseful, the second one that was very actiony, and then the third one that was just what the fuck.
Yeah.
And that was nice.
And the big thing for me, and I think the reason I chose my favorite is because these were movies I was excited to watch. I was so
Fair.
excited because as someone who has never really been into horror movies because I was scared of them. Still am scared of them, by the way. It hasn't changed.
Oh yeah, even though we haven't watched any super scary horror movies yet,
We've seen a couple.
but not super scary.
But as someone who was on the outside looking into the horror like fandom,
Yeah.
I'd always heard about Halloween.
Yeah, I mean, you basically know what was gonna happen.
And it had been built up to such a high level by other people talking about it that I was like, well, I have to see it. Because a lot of people are like, it's a classic movie, everyone should see it. And I know why now. Because I've seen it and I went, holy shit, that movie's awesome.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not a huge horror person, you know? I mean, I'm getting into it, but, you know.
It's just a good movie,
It's-
irregardless of the genre.
genuinely just a good movie. And the second one, same thing. I just think it's just genuinely a really fun, good movie.
All right. Well, I guess, do you have any comments you want to talk about this board?
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I wanted to ask you this I'm going to answer this as well, but I want you to answer it first.
All right.
Because we were talking about, like, what questions do we want to ask when we do the wrap-up and stuff, blah, blah, blah. I want to know, if someone were to watch a single movie on this board, and they could only watch one,
Yeah.
not allowed to watch the rest, what movie are you going to tell them to watch? What
Halloween.
movie do you recommend? Halloween?
Halloween.
That was my original answer. It has changed.
No?
Go watch Blood Quantum.
Really?
Yeah, movie's sick.
It's sick, but all right, here's the way I look at that, right?
So I'll give you my reasoning in a
Oh,
second.
do you want to give yours first?
No, go for it.
Okay. So,
'Cause
when
that
you
was
say
my original answer.
when you say you can only watch one movie,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I take that as, hey, not what's the best film to watch to get you into horror.
Mm-hmm.
I take it as what is objectively the best film here.
Sure.
And objectively the best film here is Halloween.
That's
It
fair.
is
That's a completely valid answer. And that was my original
the
thought
most well
process.
shot, the most well done. It's a classic movie. I mean, it's in the whatever that is, film
Yeah.
historic registry.
Preservation or whatever.
More importantly, it's a cultural phenomena. Like
That too.
everyone knows Michael Myers. This is the movie it's from.
Mm-hmm.
It's just if you have to watch only one of these, that's the one where you'd miss out the most on not seeing.
Fair.
I don't think you'd really miss out on a lot in your life if you didn't see the rest of them. They're good,
Very good movies.
but you know, that's my thought process here.
So that was my original answer. I changed my mind because if you were only to watch Halloween 1, you wouldn't get the same feeling of watching Halloween, the first Halloween movie, and then watching Halloween 2 right after.
Yeah,
And I think that is actually super important to the experience for me.
I guess. I think part of your issue though was you were expecting to be scared,
Yeah.
but you already knew what was going to happen in Halloween, so you
Mhm.
weren't scared.
Yeah.
If you know nothing about Halloween and you go into Halloween, it's going to be really suspenseful.
Yeah.
But if you know about it, no.
Yeah. But so my reasoning is I think Halloween should be watched with the second one.
All right.
I think that it is almost a required watching for me. And I think that Blood Quantum is individually, if nothing else, the best movie singular watch on the board.
I guess. And I mean, it's also not super scary, so it's kind of
I
a good intro.
it's a good intro.
It's bloody disgusting.
It's bloody, it's gross, but it's fun.
It's fun, yeah.
And I think that that's important if I were to recommend a single movie from
All
the
right,
board.
fair.
Because Halloween 1 has the implication that you're going to watch the rest of the movies.
yeah, that's
Same
fair.
with Rec. Because I think, personally, that's the reason I didn't choose Rec as my one watches. I think you have to see the second one because it's literally, once again, with Halloween, perfect transition into
What's a
1 and
series,
2.
you know? So
Yeah.
is Return. That's a series.
Yeah.
Not to mention it's connected to the Romero movies.
Mm-hmm.
The Spider movies are single movies,
Yeah.
but, Night of the Demons is also a double.
yeah.
So I guess, yeah, if you want to watch a series that's just one movie.
Yeah. Just watch a single good movie. I say
Blood
watch
Quantum
Blood
was by
Quantum.
far
the
the
best
best.
individual movie.
I guess one of the things I want to talk about now, since, do you have any more questions?
Nope. I just wanted to ask that question because I thought it was fairly
I think it was a good one. I'm glad we asked that. I want to talk about kind of things we've learned doing this, but also changes we're going to make for the next board.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of discuss that.
Mm-hmm.
First thing, I already mentioned it. We kind of have been working on our format.
little bit.
So I think these episodes have overall gotten better as time went on.
I think so too. I think they're definitely more interesting.
We've had issues recording where I'm going to be honest here. I've had issues recording, being very tired.
Yeah.
And we've had issues with that. But I think we're kind of learning a better way to do this each time. So
Yeah, we're sort of learning that we need to break it up into smaller individual pieces and stuff.
just like running through the plot so we can talk about it
Yeah,
and
also,
learning about how much to give and how much to leave out.
Yeah. It's a process, and we're learning over time as we make more of these episodes.
But
and also, the
I think
editing
that's
is getting
interesting.
different too.
Yeah,
The
editing
editing's
too.
getting better, I think. I'm learning how to edit.
Like we've switched the screams to outtakes.
Yeah, and also I've started leaving space between the parts so it doesn't sound so like conjointed and stuff.
So we'll see. I hope more of that. Of
Yeah.
us just
Oh,
honing our craft.
I have a question.
Mm.
For the next board, do we want to swap how we're doing the ratings?
Yeah. So I want to change how we rate movies on the show. Because
Sure.
right now we've been rating scariness 1 through 10.
Yeah.
I think we should lower our rating score down to like
Fair.
1 through 3 seems a little small.
1 through 5, I think.
I think
might be
1 through
okay.
5 is a good one.
Sure.
Rather than saying scariness,
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be better if we give just our general rating of the movie.
Sure. That's
Like,
fair.
I rate it 1 through 5 and you rate it 1 through 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then we take like a collective answer.
And then we kind of discuss why we gave it what we gave it.
Yeah, like
That makes sense.
maybe we break it down to like what did I rate it for scariness 1 through 5?
Mm-hmm.
What did I rate it for filming and dialogue and all that stuff? And then collectively,
That makes sense.
I think that'd be a good way to do
I
it.
think so too. What I'm talking about, because I was talking about that, but I wasn't at the same time.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Do you want to switch off of using IMDb for your rating? Because I know it's inconsistent, but we've talked about how it's not very
Well, yeah.
accurate.
Do you want me to do Rotten Tomatoes?
It's up to you, because you would know more than me. It's up to you what you want to do. I just thought I would bring it up because it would be a good idea to start that on the next board.
I
as
mean,
a
I could
fresh
do
thing.
IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, and that's it.
Oh, I guess you could give both.
I'll figure it out. I'm switching. This is behind the scene things for just me and Bob, but I'm switching from a notebook to my laptop for
Yeah.
taking notes. Because it'll be easier for me to have those collectively,
Mm-hmm.
but also just because I sometimes can't read my handwriting
Yeah.
because on some of the pages I've written out a lot.
Yeah. Some of the movies
Very
had
small.
a lot of notes.
Because I had to keep it down to one page. So I'll have more space. So I might include all 3 ratings. Because Rotten Tomatoes gives you a critic score
Yeah.
and a people score.
Which I think is a good distinction.
I think that's a good
Because some
distinction.
movies do really well with critics and audiences don't like it.
Yep. One of those things I wanted to talk about on this board
Mm-hmm.
is this is a change for me. and I
Sure.
just want to tell you about it. So I think I've discussed with you that the movies we watched aren't necessarily the movies I plan to watch.
Yeah.
Because at least for one of the spaces, I had a movie on there. I couldn't find it.
Yeah, you did mention that.
We were going to watch, and let me just double check this.
Oh, you're actually going to tell me what it is. I'm excited.
I think I have told you before, but I
Have
don't
you?
know.
I don't remember.
So instead of Rec 1
Oh.
and 2,
Okay.
we were going to watch Pontypool.
You never told me that
Because
because I've never heard of that.
It's just a different style of zombie movie. Yes, I did.
Pontypool?
This is the one with the zombie thing is transmitted through like airwaves and stuff.
Oh, you did. You mentioned this last night. Yes,
Um,
I forgot about this.
And I
I don't
put-
think you told me the movie name. I think you just mentioned
Okay.
the movie. That's why I didn't recognize it.
and I had trouble with that because like I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
So as a part of that, I think before we watch these movies, I'm gonna make sure I can watch all of them
Mhm.
on different sites, and I'm actually gonna go watch them by myself.
Oh. Okay.
It sounds disappointing.
It is for me because I like seeing your live reaction on the show.
I like seeing my live reaction on the show too, but I have to look up notes for these, and I
Yeah.
spoil stuff for myself.
Yeah, so I guess if you're already doing the notes, you might as well go and watch it so you can.
Yeah,
Yeah, I also think that's it's
Also,
a good thing too.
it gives me time to like screen them because like if I had rewatched Haunt, right? Because I'd only seen parts of it.
Mm-hmm.
If I'd rewatched it, I might not have thrown it on the board.
Yeah, it was an okay movie.
You know, I think I can get better product screening.
I also think for some of the movies that you'd already seen, or you set yourself up to joke on me.
Yeah,
Because there are some of them where like you knew what was coming and you asked me about it, like before Dr. Mixter got a fucking syringe in his eyeball in Halloween 2.
that
you-
was not intentional.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
thought that was on purpose.
It was pretty funny, but that was not intentional.
Because you asked me, I think I freaked out because she had her blood drawn because I don't like needles. And then like 10 minutes later, you went, how do you feel about needles and eyeballs? And then we got to that scene and went, fuck you. And you went, I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, I think I'll watch them beforehand.
Makes
That
sense.
way I can make sure we can stream them, and
Yeah.
so I just have a nice little test. I don't know. I think that might be all I have to say for this board.
Yeah, I think it was a good first one, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like our categories are going to get better because we're going to be more
Used to this?
used to this, but more in tune with what categories will make good
Oh
movie
yeah.
picking choices.
I've already figured out my category.
I know
I know
mine.
I know what 3 movies are going on my category.
Well, you had time to figure
I
this out.
screened them all already.
You did tell me you were watching movies. Fuck.
Yeah, I was watching through movies because I was like, this category's super cool. I don't know what the movies to put on it. I started going through a bunch of them. and I found 3 that I thought were really good for the board because I tried to like screen movies, and I found some that weren't, and I found some that were. I ended up with 3 already. So that's part of why I think I'm gonna start doing that.
Makes sense, too. I mean, because also, like, once again, not that if a movie is bad, it's bad content, but some movies, if it's not great, it's really hard to talk about.
Yeah.
It's really, really hard to come up with stuff to talk about.
I'll say right now for my category, I watched one movie because I heard about it, and I was like, that'd be really cool for the category I'm choosing.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched it, and I was like, wow, that was a fun movie. I'm glad I watched it. It was interesting. I don't think we would have been able to talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
It might go on the board at some point.
I mean,
just
that was
'cause
the
it's
problem
cool.
with Itsy Bitsy, is a lot of it's character drama that we just don't really need to it's really hard to talk
Like,
about.
I'm glad we watched it for the board, but it
Yes.
doesn't make the best episode.
Yeah.
With that being said, do you have anything else to say about this board or how we did the show so far?
No, I don't, but I'm excited.
Do you think we're going to get people on the show again? How do you think that went?
I liked having Ashley.
I did. It kind of was odd because we hadn't figured out our format yet.
Yeah.
So I'll be interested in seeing if we get someone again,
Oh,
if we're able to keep our format together.
I want to have Austin on so bad.
Um,
And Abby.
I don't think I want to do a Bob Drinks episode again.
Anytime soon.
That was fun, but not with a guest.
No.
Because
I
you
was
can't remember
so
the movie.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But I did like doing an extra episode too. I think that was nice.
I thought it was fun, yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got. So I guess you wanna discuss our categories?
Do you want to go first?
All right. Before that, let's pick the random movie.
Do you want to do that first? Because I could.
Yeah,
all right, let me
let's
grab
do
my
that
phone
really quick.
and then I'll grab a quarter or something in case there's not an actual
Yeah.
choice. So
Bob's gone and he's pulled up the results and he's gotten a coin. Do you want to remind me what our options were for voting?
our options for voting. The category that I put on there,
Mm-hmm.
summer camp movies.
Yep.
You chose Cannibals because you hate me.
No, I just think it'll be good movies to review.
We got a suggestion from Ashley.
Yep.
Who said demonic possession.
Mm-hmm.
Also hates me.
Well, she did that on purpose, yes.
Yeah. And then Shane gave us haunted house.
All right.
Good category that I actually think we should use later because I feel like there's a pretty.
None of those are bad categories, you know?
Yeah.
I have my preference.
I know you have your preference.
Cannibals, because I think those will be by far the best movies to review. But
Yeah. Still tied.
it's still tied. So what's tied right now?
Summer camp's at 5 and demonic possession's at 5.
All right. Now, I'm just telling you right now, I want to do summer camp movies.
I know you talked about it.
Because I think I'll be able to get better movies for summer camp than I will demonic possession.
Fair.
But rather than just being unfair and picking, we're going to flip a coin because
Flip
it's
a coin.
supposed to be the random category.
Supposed to be.
So,
Do you want to call it? I'll let you.
heads for summer camp?
Okay. Heads for summer camp.
Yeah.
Also, I've never flipped a coin in my life.
Oh, I
so-
flip coins all the time.
Oh, here, you can flip it then. I've never had to flip a coin, Ben. Heads or tails, baby.
Oh, wait, I fucked that up. It went in between my fingers.
You said heads with summer camp, right?
I flipped it. You want to call it?
No, you
All right.
called it. Heads with summer camp?
It's tails.
Fuck. Okay, we're watching demon movies.
All right. Well, I'm kind of disappointed, but
I am too because I
they
know
should be good. I knew what movie I was picking for summer camp, and I was excited about them.
Fair. I mean, also summer camp movies, like, there are tons of classics that you could stick
Yeah.
on there that we could
Of
watch.
course.
But there are probably some pretty good demonic possession movies.
There is. It's just more work for me.
Is it?
I mean, yeah. Well, I have to figure out what I'm watching for demonic possession movies.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. But Bob's going to shit his pants for that one. That one's going to be so much scarier. So
Yeah.
there's a trade-off, right? Like, I think the movies we would have watched for summer camp we would have watched some good classics.
Yeah.
For demonic possession, it's just scary. Pure fear for Bob because he doesn't like demons.
I don't like demons. And
He's demon racist.
I'm not demon racist. I just don't like them. It's different. Okay.
So-
well, now that that's fucking picked, damn it.
Yeah.
I'm actually upset. Fuck. I was like,
Be a good sport. We did get cannibals. I'm not complaining.
no, I'm being a good
I was
sport.
so excited about
I'm
cannibals.
sorry.
I don't want to pick it because I can pick things that are a lot more niche for my actual category.
Yeah.
But cannibals is such a good category.
Well, maybe
to
next time
review.
we can throw cannibals back up there and see if people will vote, you know?
Oh yeah.
Anywho,
Anyway,
I think you should tell me yours first.
I think you should go first.
Well, because I think my category might be similar to yours. My first one.
I don't think so. I want you to go first because I need you to. I don't know if you'll be able to calm down after I tell you mine. So
Okay, sure. We were supposed to come up with funny titles.
yes.
And I will preface this, I've talked about it. You might tell me no on this one because it might lead
Oh.
to movies too
Speaking
close
about
to zombies.
funny titles,
Yeah.
I know what our one for demonic possession is.
Okay, what is it?
So you know Alex Jones and his clip, his clip where he's doing the voice where he's like, destroy the child.
Yeah.
He's like, this is their plan, people. These people are demons. Yeah,
That's good.
these
That's
people
a
are
really
demons.
fucking funny one. That's a good category title.
All right.
My category is called Stay the Fuck Out of Me.
Is that your first choice?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want Parasite movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll be fun.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
You can tell I'm stressed out. I didn't want to do this one, but I knew it would be scary.
So Bob had previously told him to me, because he's been really excited to tell me what his pick was.
Yeah.
That he was worried it was too much like zombies.
Yeah.
And so he picked a second one.
Mhm.
That is not that much like zombies.
Well, I think it might lead to movies that are similar to zombies in a lot of ways. Okay, so you're cool with that? You cool with me choosing Parasite movies?
Probably. I mean, what was your second choice? I'm just curious.
The other
'Cause
one,
you said it was funny.
it's called Nickelodeon. I want slime movies. Any movie related to goo.
Oh, okay. I'm just putting this out here. We're doing Blob because that was your first choice, obviously, and it's your choice.
Yeah.
However, for slime movies, we would have watched the Blob,
Yeah.
and we would have watched, I think, the original one and the remake.
Yep.
The remake.
That's
Bob?
why I wanted to watch it.
The
Because you
remake?
told me the remake is fucking terrifying.
Oh, you will not like it.
Yep. That's why.
You will not like
but
it.
I also think it's a really funny name category.
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon. Yeah.
All right, you ready for
Yeah.
mine?
Parasite movies. That's what I want, Ben.
My category name.
Yeah.
Horrifying mockumentaries.
Okay.
I know it's not the funniest, but
I'm interested in.
let me describe this.
Okay.
Right?
Now I'm interested.
Because I think it's a subgenre within a subgenre.
Okay.
And I think it's very interesting.
Okay.
You're not going to like it, though. So,
Fuck.
there's like a subgenre of horror films called
Yeah.
found footage,
Yeah, I know that.
right?
Yeah.
And found footage is really exemplified by the idea of filming on not movie grade cameras
Mhm.
and pretending like it's someone who is an amateur filming and then kind of being like, this is real, right?
Yeah.
And it's a cool subgenre, I think.
I do too.
It's an interesting idea, and it allows low-budget films to be made because you don't have to spend a lot of money on camera equipment, and you can still
Yeah.
make a movie where it's acceptable to have that low-quality footage.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's super cool. It is abused sometimes.
Sure.
I mean, you can be a lot of big studios kind of like the idea because they can make a movie for like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the times they'll use like a movie grade camera and then just put a filter over it.
It looks
and
like shit.
So it just
usually.
looks like a normal movie,
Yeah.
but shot weird. And sometimes they'll abuse things where like there shouldn't be a person filming there. I don't know. It can be abused, but it can also be done really well, right?
Yeah.
And so I thought it'd be interesting to explore like found footage films. There's a couple found footage films that I think are very cool.
Mhm.
But I wanted to break it down more than just found footage,
Yeah.
right? So there's a couple different like I think subgenres within found footage.
Okay.
And so I wanted to break it down to one of those. Now, I say subgenres. These are my own kind of personal groupings in
Yeah.
my mind, right?
Ben made these up, if you're wondering.
It's not necessarily made these up. These are like my observations of the genre, right?
Yeah. I know what you mean.
The first is like what I would call true found footage movies.
Mm-hmm.
So it is literally you are watching footage
That someone found.
that is in universe supposed to be found, and they
Yeah.
are just showing it
Isn't
to
that
you.
Blair Witch? Isn't that what the basis of Blair
Yeah,
Witch?
that's basically Blair Witch. It's like, hey, here's some footage we found.
Yeah. Okay.
Here it is. Blair Witch is a good example of that because it's basically, at least in the cultural zeitgeist, the first found footage movie.
Yeah.
It's not.
I mean, some people legitimately thought it was real.
Oh, yeah.
It was a whole
wild.
thing.
We'll review it at some point,
Yeah, we'll watch it. I'll shit my pants. It'll be
but
fun.
I'm not doing true found footage, so we're not watching it now.
Yeah.
But people thought it was real. And, well, it's not the first found footage film ever. It was the first to, like, define the genre. So that's why it's, called found footage. The second type is just, like, kind of the multi-camera fake found footage thing, like I described, where it's like, we just have a bunch of cameras, and we're really just using it as a genre so we can have a bunch of people using different camera angles and stuff.
Yeah.
And just compiling it together into a normal movie. So that's why I like to think of like fake found footage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one, which is probably the smallest example of this genre,
Yeah.
and I'm sure there's other different subgenres of found footage as a subgenre, but
I mean, I'm sure there are.
is what I like to think of as mockbusters. Or not mockbusters, mockumentaries.
Yeah.
Or pseudo-documentaries is the other word for this style. Do you know what a mockumentary is?
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
It's basically like you do a documentary, but it's fake.
Yeah.
Mockumentary is more of a term associated with like doing a comedy documentary.
Yeah, like Borat.
Like Borat, yeah. And pseudo-documentary is kind of more associated with just doing a fake documentary. But there's a couple found footage movies that are, pseudo-documentaries. They have, in universe, there's this footage, and someone has taken that footage and made a documentary of it. So it's a documentary format movie using found footage.
That's cool.
It's
okay.
very cool. There's not that many films that do it.
Okay.
A lot of them are more like Blair Witch, where it's like, here's this footage we found.
Mm-hmm.
This is a documentary, but it's not documentary format, where it's like there's some talking head interviews interspliced with the actual footage.
See, that
It's very stylized. It's very cool.
makes me nervous.
It looks pretty realistic sometimes. So I
Makes me
decided to do
nervous.
that. So horrifying mockumentaries.
Okay. All right. That's I'm excited, but I'm also scared because
Yeah.
like I've seen a movie kind of like that.
Oh, what was it? So I
Uh,
know we don't pick that one.
I don't remember.
What was
it
it
was some
about?
fucking ghost movie. I don't remember.
What was it?
I think it was actually just called Ghost or something.
Hmm.
I don't know. It was on when old roommates lived here, they were watching it in the living room, and I watched part of it. I was like, wow,
I just want to
spooky
make sure
movie.
I don't pick that one.
Probably not. It's probably not on there.
I could. We'll find out.
I doubt it. I barely remember the movie anyway.
Well, if it is, we'll see.
Okay.
But yeah, it's found footage, but I think it's some of the worst of found footage because it's the documentary format
Yeah.
gives it an extra layer of like, hey, this is real.
Yeah, an extra layer of realism that kind of will probably freak me out. I mean, honestly, I'm most scared of my category.
Yeah, Bob doesn't like body horror, so
Not
yours could
at
be
all.
concerning. I think mine might be the worst.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you already know what movies you're choosing.
I know. I think mine might be the worst.
Have you thought of movies for mine yet? Have you been thinking about it at all? Just curious. If anything pops in your head when you think of the category.
A little bit. What are we defining parasites as, by the way?
So my definition would be any living creature that attaches itself to a human host.
But lives inside of it?
Yes.
Okay.
That would be mine.
So I'm not going to do the thing on here.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not a parasite.
Fair.
That's like a...
I don't know how to describe
That's a... oh my god, what's the word? It
it. I
like
have no idea.
replace... Like a doppelganger kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're not... Okay, I got it. Just wanted to make sure we're on the same track for
Yeah.
parasites.
Which I was worried that because I know there are some parasite movies where it basically just turns people into zombies. That like the parasite is the basis for the infection.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'll put one of those on the board,
Yeah.
but I just wanted to make sure I was defining parasite as like it's living inside you and
Mhm.
not
Yeah.
it is you, you know? Because like the thing is like a parasite in society.
Yeah, I guess.
But also, it's technically a parasite because it spreads single
Mhm.
cell wise and then it takes you over. But
yeah.
I'll pick parasite movies. However, I think mine might be the worst.
Yeah. I'm scared of demonic possession movies.
Actually, demonic possession movies might be worse. We'll see.
Mostly because I've told the story. I'm terrified of demonic possession as an idea. Because I saw The Exorcist when I was 7, and it scared the pants off me.
Fair.
And ever since then, I don't like it. Wreck demons, fine, except for the big one. The zombie demons, fine. Like Nina herself, terrifying. The demons in Night of the Demons, fine. Not very demon-like.
Are we counting? Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Demonic possession, right?
Yeah.
Are we just defining it as something is possessed by something?
Yeah. So like, yeah, I guess that would be it. Yeah, just a human being possessed by another creature.
Does it have to be a human being?
No, it could be whatever. If there are animal ones, sure, go
Could it
for
be
it.
an object?
That's scary. I've never thought about that, but sure.
All right.
What the?
What?
No.
Did you think of something? What'd you?
Fuck you.
What'd you think of?
Fuck you.
What did you think of?
We are not.
What?
I'm not doing it.
What?
You can't make me.
What? I actually have no clue what you're thinking of right now.
Really?
I just asked the question. What are you thinking
Well,
of?
you said objects.
Mhm.
What are the scariest objects you can think of that can be possessed by a creature?
I don't know. What are the scariest objects you can think of?
Well, there's always dolls. If you really
Oh.
wanted to, that's where I went. That's why I
Oh.
was saying fuck you, because I don't like dolls. Dolls
I was
scare
just
me.
asking the question to make sure I could do like objects or
Yeah, that's fine.
basically anything that's haunted, possessed kind of thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
That's to clean up. I'm surprised by your category because
It's super niche.
it is, and I didn't expect it. But also, for a while there, you were talking to me because you were watching. What did you watch? You watched Bloodworms, or what is it? What is it? Suckers?
Oh,
What was it?
I know
don't
a
remember.
movie. I was watching some bad B movies, and one of them
Yeah.
has bloodworms in it.
That's where I got the idea for my category
It's
from.
Squirm. It's called Squirm.
Squirm. That's where I got the idea for my category.
Yeah.
You talked about Squirm, and I went, oh, that would be terrifying.
At that point, I already knew my category.
Yeah.
I've had it picked out for like 5 weeks.
Yeah, that's the that's part of the problem of recording these is it takes 9 weeks to finish a board, and we always have our stuff done way beforehand, and then we're just sitting waiting to talk to each other about it.
That's all I got though for this wrap up.
Yeah, I feel like we talked everything over. I'm scared of the next board a lot more than this one.
Oh, this board's gonna be a lot scarier than this board
Yeah, board number 2.
because the categories are
Spooky.
objectively more horrifying.
Oh, you know what we should come up with? A moniker for the top of the board, like board number 2. What do we call this one?
It's season 2.
Board number 2.
I just call it season.
Spooky.
'Cause that's how it's gonna be done on Spotify.
Spooky worms. Spooky worms and demon houses, huh? All right. Well, I don't know. I want to come up with a title for these things. Because what's board 1? We could just call it the beginning.
Yeah,
It's simple.
season 1, the beginning.
Season 2.
It lives inside.
Oh no.
Because because we got demonic possession movies and parasite movies.
Yeah,
It lives inside.
that's pretty good.
Season 2.
So I thought my fucking title was funny. Stay the fuck out of me.
I thought it was very good. Yeah,
Yeah, Nickelodeon was better.
I think these
And
people
also
are
funnier.
demons is also pretty good.
Yeah.
Mine wasn't. I say funny. I just wanted a title that was more descriptive than like parasite movies. You know?
Yeah. I've had that in my brain for like weeks, by the way, and I was like, that's good. I was kind of hoping you would tell me no, so we could do Nickelodeon,
I know.
because I do want to watch The Blob.
Do it next time, or
Yeah.
just throw it into the random category. Why not?
Yeah, fuck it. I don't see why
Eventually,
we
we'll
can't.
have enough random suggestions we can do a wheel instead of votes.
Yeah, I want to do a spinny wheel.
Yeah, and mine was horrifying because it kind of sounds like horrible.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, that's all we got. I guess we'll be back next Friday with the first episode of this
the new
board.
board. Ooh, where do I start? That's the question.
With mine. You dip your toes in, see how bad it is. Because you know how bad the other two are going to be.
Yeah, I know.
You don't know how bad mine is. You don't know. It could be okay. I've told you it's bad.
This is so much more stressful.
I don't know I don't know how badly you're going to take mine. Some of the movies could be okay.
I'm nervous.
Actually, I think some of the movies could be okay.
You know what I'm realizing?
What?
I'm more scared of the movies before I see them.
Because you haven't dipped your toes into the category yet. Although, objectively, this board is so much worse than our first board.
Yeah, and you even said I'm trying to be mean by picking spiders. This one is so much worse.
I was trying to be mean because I knew you didn't like spiders.
Yeah.
I knew spider movies wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah.
This time, I just picked a category I actually wanted to pick.
I picked something that I thought would scare me because I went easy on myself last time.
Because I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
You actually chose something that was a lot more specific and scary. So that's cool. And then we got a random one, which just happened to be one of your biggest fears. So,
Fuck. The only thing that could have made this worse if we replaced yours with the ocean. And I might just say no.
I don't know, Bob. Mine
Really?
could be.
Fuck.
So mine, there's some very different films because I'm not restricted to what they're about.
Yeah, you're restricted to the
I'm
style.
restricted to the style.
It's true. That's
So
fair.
there's a very mixed bag in mine.
All right. Well, fuck. This is instant regret. Instant regret. I've
9 more spots.
No. Oh wait. Ooh.
What?
I wonder where the multi movies are gonna fall on this board.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep multi-movies down to 0. It's gonna happen, obviously.
Well, of course, it's
But,
impossible.
On this board, there might not be any multi-movies.
That'd be kind of nice.
Because Parasite's hard to do multi-movies. So is, Demonic Possession.
Yeah.
So is mine. So
Yeah. Maybe it'll be a short and sweet board.
it won't be, but it could be.
At least minimum 9 weeks.
I
Minimum
mean,
9
it's
weeks.
always 9 weeks, but all right, that's all I got.
Yeah, that's it. We'll see you all next week for the first episode of the new board.
Where
the start
Bob's
of the
gonna
new year.
choose to watch some mockumentaries.
I might. We'll see. We'll see you all next Friday. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this outtake section on this episode of Beware the Board. I know we didn't watch a movie today, so you all are probably wondering what outtakes we actually have. I decided, since we're doing the wrap-up and it's the end of the board, to commemorate all of the screaming that I did on this last one, I would do what I like to call a Scream Mega Cut. I went through and I picked up a Scream from every single movie we watched on this board, and I compiled them into my favorite Scream from every movie. So I hope you enjoy.
Who's
No! No! Bro.
Remember that scene we were talking about in the van?
What is this? No. I don't like this.
Just watch, Bob.
No, I don't like this. No, he's not gonna. No. Absolutely not. No, I'm not doing this. Benjamin. Oh my fucking god, no! No, don't show me that! What the fuck is wrong with this movie? Oh.
Decent for a black person.
Yeah, I was about to
Horror
say,
movie.
this black man is not gonna die first, because Joshua's already
No,
super dead.
I will say Joshua was the cold open kill, so that kind of doesn't count.
No. Oh my god, what the fuck? No, don't do this to me. No. Ah! No, spit it out, you fucking idiot!
Oh, what happened?
Oh, god damn! They can show this in a PG-13 movie?
Yeah, Bob, you're really coming home on that part.
Oh! Oh! Oh my fucking god! What is wrong with this Ah!
I assume he sucked in a spider egg.
Oh! Absolutely fucking not. That guy is so. That's awful. Ah!
The cheap ass.
Oh, she put her scatters on it. That's nice. Thank you for that, Harper.
What's a skeleton's
Bailey?
favorite instrument?
The bone harp.
A trombone.
There it is, trombone. What do you mean? That's not true. What?
It says remember in the opening it said nudity, violence,
But this
sexual.
part's considered nudity. We're
Bob,
not seeing
you don't
anything
understand what PG-13 is.
It's also a Disney movie though, so I think the most
Well-
we would see is like a butt.
Disney-ish, so it's released.
There's more than one spider in this goddamn bathroom?
Well, there's thousands of them, Bob. Think about it. They've been...
Oh, this guy. Henry's gonna try to take a shit
Oh.
and get his ass bit. That's really funny. Oh!
Ew, I just can't do spider webs. Like
I can't
spiders
either.
don't
That must
bother
have
me,
been
but
an awful
spider
texture
webs
in your
give me the
fingers.
ick. Why is it going to her punani?
Oh my god, she didn't get bit. There was a man in the attic who had most of his face missing, from what I could tell. What is that? Oh! Oh! No, 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 no. What the fuck is that, Ben? What the fuck is that, Ben? And how much more of this movie is there? Because I can't handle this. Benjamin, whatever the fuck that was real big.
I was gonna say we haven't seen Javier Botet yet.
That's what I was thinking too, but I didn't know he was ever... For God's sake, just let me out of here. I don't want to... They can't see us, they can't hear us, it won't find us. That might work. I doubt it, Pablo.
It could work. Uh-oh. What's that?
Oh!
It's a very thin lady.
Oh! I don't want to... No, 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 no. Why does it have a hammer? Do you know what a hammer is? Oh!
I need
They
propane
did makeup for this?
and propane
That thing is
accessories.
fucking grotesque, dude.
Do you know what a hammer is?
No, no, no.
Bob,
Benjamin.
do not cover your
Benjamin,
eyes with your
I
beanie.
can't watch this anymore, man. No, seriously, don't fucking touch me.
I know, but keep your beanie away from your eyes.
I'm freaking out, bro. I don't like shit like this. This is why I don't watch horror movies.
You're shaking. She can't hear them. They're safe. Move your beanie, Bob.
Shut up. Run, Pablo! Run, Pablo! Pablo, run! Ah! Oh, I guess you can't see, huh? Only it. Fuck me, dude. I thought this was gonna be fun.
Is this not fun for you?
Ah! Oh, she's just beating the fuck out the camera. Okay. Okay.
No, she's beating the fuck out of Pablo.
Oh, I guess Pablo is the camera, huh? Oh, god damn.
Oh!
Oh! Oh, okay. Rosso's getting an ass beat by a hammer.
Twice in a row, Pablo Rosso.
Hammer time. Bro, the fact that they're just fighting in the dark like this is insane.
Oh, Rosso's still alive.
He got fucking domed by the hammer, though.
Or no, I think the camera got hit because he said something hit me.
Oh, I lost the camera. Oh! Oh my fucking god. That was so fucking gross, Ben.
Where'd the lady go?
I don't know. I don't know where she went. This priest is a menace.
I turned the camera's light on.
I don't know where she is, bro. Oh! Oh! Oh, she's just clattering shit around looking for people to fucking nab.
She really likes that hammer.
Yeah, it's like her favorite tool of choice, man.
It's her only toy.
No, that's nice. She has one. Oh, God, she's so gross. And the fact that it's all prosthetic makes it worse, I think.
Hello, Nina. Ninas.
Oh my god, please fucking stop.
Oh, look, she's gonna get
Please
really
stop.
close to the camera.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Uh-huh.
How
Oh
are you?
god, you're ugly. You are so ugly.
Aw, don't say that about Nina.
Are you fucking kidding me? Get fucked.
Where'd Nina go, Bob?
Oh shit! Jesus fucking Christ. Is she biting him or not? I can't fucking tell if he got bit.
Trying.
Oh, is he gonna try and stab her to get blood? What does he have? Like a
That's a wrench.
bottle opener? Oh! What is happening? Okay. Well, they got the big one. They got her.
We'll have to watch the Blob at some point. But like, I like xenomorphs. I think they're scary.
I do too. I really like the original Alien.
But they're also just like creatures.
Oh, that's fucked.
Hey,
Oh,
Annie, are you
my
okay?
god. Is she alive? Oh, no. Okay. I didn't think so. Holy shit. I can't believe that's what he did with the gravestone. That's awesome. Woo!
Bob, I found you.
Oh my god. Is the knife still in his chest? All of her friends are fucking murdered, bro.
Well, she only get 2 friends.
Listen, I have about 4. And you're one of them.
You live with 3 people.
Yeah. Oh, why is he there? Mikey! Mikey, no! Oh! What an that was cool. That was a cool little shot. She like, that's menacing as fuck. He's stanced up there.
Hey, Bob, it's stairs.
I'll have to add it to the count. Well, no, only if something bad happens on the stairs.
She fell down them.
That's not bad. Or not that bad. I guess they were utilized in a menacing way. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, they have 2 guns. I'm sure double the bullets will do it. I'm sure that's all it'll take to get rid of Mikey. Holy shit, he's fucking crazy strong. Oh my, he's out of bullets. Dr. Loomis is out of bullets. Oh, holy shit, he stabbed him. He got him. I can't believe he actually got him.
Michael? That was you earlier.
Nice.
Oh, he's doing the head turn.
It's almost like he's put up some decor he liked.
Oh, he's like, where do I know you? Never mind. Back to stabbing.
Oh, 2 shots.
Right in the eyes.
1 in each eye. That's insane. Oh my god. He doesn't know what to do.
The fact that he's still standing.
Oh, he's blind now. Yeah.
I like how he's blinded. Not dead. Not dead. Blinded.
Blinded. Yeah, he's been blinded.
He got shot in the head. I want you to think about that.
Yeah, 2 shots to the face.
With a 38.
I mean, that shit would definitely kill a man.
Good thing he's not a man.
What are they filling the room with? Ether? Ether? I don't know what that is.
Ether's very explosive and flammable.
What is the other canister?
Ether. That's all
2
I do.
canisters of ether? 3.
Yeah.
Okay, but how are they gonna cause it to explode, though? Oh,
And oxygen.
which is also highly explosive by itself. Well, not O2, but O is highly explosive.
It is used as an anesthetic, if you're wondering why it's in the hospital.
All right, good to know.
But it's extremely volatile. And it smells good. He's an animal.
No, don't do this right now. Dr. Loomis, you son of a bitch.
You glorious son of a bitch.
That is such a obscure... Okay, cool explosion, cool way to kill Michael. Do you know where he got that lighter?
Yeah.
That is such a small, little thing so early on
Yeah.
that I did not think would come up ever again.
But it's better than him just pulling a lighter out of his coat for no reason.
Yeah, that's what... This movie's done... The movie's done it. There's just been a moment of holy... Oh my god, holy shit!
I thought you were talking about this.
No, I was talking about the lighter thing. What the hell? He's alive? Michael! Oh, come on.
It's such an obvious
looks
fire suit,
crazy.
though. It's really cool, though.
It's awesome. Oh, he's dead now. Okay, we're good. I don't understand. Oh. Oh! Oh! Okay. Alright, buddy's... What is happening under that fucking... Oh my god!
He's fine, Bob.
Ah! Ah! Ooh! Are those fucking crickets?
It might be crickets. But I assure you he's
Oh
fine.
my god! Oh, she fainted. Which is fair, because...
Oh,
Ah!
like a snake's.
What the fuck? What is wrong with these people? Why would you make that? Oh, there's the snake.
Oh, that's a rattlesnake, I think.
There's a big... Is he gonna pass out?
Yeah, that's a poisonous snake. Is that a rattlesnake? Yeah!
Holy
I know my
shit!
snakes. I'm good with snakes.
Why would... I don't understand. Oh, it's gonna bite him. He's gonna die.
That one wasn't poisonous. That one's a rattlesnake.
He just got bit by a fucking rattlesnake. And he's gonna die.
It's okay, Bob.
Holy shit. Oh, that's the one that was open earlier. I thought they
Yeah.
were... Okay. Why is it being all menacing like there's gonna be something in there? We know it's empty. Oh my god.
It's Tarman.
What the fuck? Oh, you dumb motherfuckers. What is that?
It's Tarman.
Like, I know it's supposed to just be like a zombie, but...
Live brains.
Well, now she's trapped completely in the basement with the creature.
Tarman.
Don't call it Tarman.
That's his name.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay. He's pretty gross.
Yeah, he melted. Brains.
Well, at least the door's locked.
Live brains.
Oh, she's good for now. But
For
here
now.
comes everyone else. Is
Huh.
he? What is he?
What's he
is
doing?
Tarman in the cret?
What's he doing? Is that tool usage?
What? Are these zombies? Hey, at least you put clothes on. Oh my god. This is horrific.
Go, suicide, go.
Go. Oh. Oh, suicide's dead. All right. Oh. Instantly got a bite taken out of his melon. That's so much blood, but that was awesome. Fucking throw paint cans at people. Oh shit!
I love his voice. I'm just saying, I would not be having sex in this house.
No, for sure.
Not because of the risk of a spider crawling up my butthole, but because Stooge.
That is a risk I'm not willing to take.
But because Stooge is in the house.
That's what's stopping you, is Stooge.
Yeah, he seems like just the type of creep to walk up behind me.
Hey, at least Judy's brother's not here to watch them in the closet or something.
Stooge seems like what Judy's brother will grow up into. Just like less obese.
Yeah. Did she get her boobs completely out?
Yeah.
God damn.
She's got her hands over them.
Yeah. Whoa! What? What the fuck?
Bob, get near the mic. I can't hear you.
I can't. I will. No. No. Yeah. Oh my God. What the fuck?
It's a boob shake.
Oh my God. That's so fucking gross. Oh. Oh, now she turns him into a demon. It's in the bathtub.
It's in the bathtub.
It's in the bathtub.
It's in the bathtub.
Are you gonna brush your teeth? Are you really?
I think she's thinking about stealing Oxycontin.
She was.
Oh.
She was.
Oh, we can see its vision.
Oh God.
Spider vision.
Okay. Okay. No, it's okay. Everything's fine. Don't open that, lady. Please don't open that.
Oh, it's gone.
Well, how did that happen? Yeah, but that will be easy.
I know. All right.
It'll be a lot more chill, you know. Hold on, I got muffin mouth. Don't start.
Muffin Mouth. Do you know the Muffin Man?
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Who lives on Drury Lane? Do you know the rest of it?
No, because it's not the same
Oh.
as in the show.
Then he goes, well, she's married to the Muffin Man. He's like, the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man!
That's in there, but not that line about Drury Lane. Because we did the musical, of course, and that's a little different.
Yeah, it's not a good musical.